Hello to all the mind-melted, info-overloaded, and factoid-fried.
Today I want to take some time to talk about product knowledge and the expectations that you should have as a salesperson and as a customer. We're going to talk about the importance of knowing your product and how sales professionals can do themselves a disservice while customers can add undue stress. Learning about vehicles should be par for the course for both the people selling them and the people purchasing them, but there is still a tremendous lack of product knowledge out there, and while most of this is pretty justified, some of it's just not. So what should a salesperson know? Well, every store that sells new cars is franchised with a brand, so it seems reasonable that you should spend as much time as possible getting to know that brand as you can. Now, some of these stores also have sister brands, that are under the same umbrella, so it's probably a good idea to learn about that brand as well. But I mean, it's only 2 brands to learn about, right? That shouldn't be that hard. Well, each brand makes multiple types of vehicles: cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. Each one of those vehicles has different configurations or trim levels with different features available. Of course, the designs of them and the features that are available can change from year to year. Not every vehicle is even available from one year to the next. Some brands have rebranded to where they don't even have the same name anymore, but they're still technically the same. You can see how this can add up to a lot of information really, really quickly. I mean, any given brand could have dozens of vehicles with dozens of variations each, just for a single year that those vehicles are out. So this can add up to a lot of information for you to learn very quickly. But I'll tell you what, learn it you should. I really like the looks of this truck. Ooh, great choice. What kind of gas mileage does it get? I'm not sure. Well, does it come with navigation? I'm sure it might. Is it a V6 or a V8? Well, quite definitely, maybe. Well, do you know anything? Nice day we're having. I'm out. If you don't know the information that your customer needs right off the top of your head, it's probably not the end of the world. Just make sure that you know how to get that information effectively and quickly, and study up so you know better next time. Also, it wouldn't hurt to learn a bit about your local competitors' brands, so that way you can better inform your customer when they have questions about those. Well, I gotta tell you, I really like this car. Great. What did you think about those features? Well, they're pretty good, but how do they compare to the one I told you about across the street? Well, you'll find that one has a few additional features that this one doesn't have. So why would I want to go with this one over that one? Well, aside from this one being a little less expensive, the gas mileage is better too, so really, it's more affordable all around. That's a good point. Want to take it for a spin? Sweet! So you're going to be trying to learn about the vehicles you sell, as well as the ones that your competitors sell. But unfortunately, it doesn't end there, and that's where this starts getting really hard. Many dealerships take trade-ins from any brand out there, which means literally at any given moment, any brand in the world might end up in your active inventory from across foreign, domestic, anywhere. You just don't know. It's estimated that there are approximately 1,700 different vehicle models available for sale in the United States right now. That's 1,700 different models available, all with their own unique packages, all with their own different trim levels, and all with their own year-to-date differences. And that estimate comes from 2010, a decade ago. So who knows if that's even higher currently. And that's vehicles all with their own trim levels, their own variations and packages, and all of their own year-to-date model differences. That database is literally too big for any person to know all the information contained in it. Now, this is where the customer comes into play. It may be wise to do your own research and try to figure out exactly what it is you're looking for in a vehicle. But it doesn't hurt to admit that maybe you don't know that much about cars. I mean, a lot of salespeople didn't before they started. I was certainly not a car person. And sometimes people need a little bit of help to narrow down exactly what they're looking for. And frankly, I love getting customers like that who really aren't sure what they're looking for, because when we find the perfect car for them, it's way more exciting. But it may not be fair to assume that your salesperson knows every answer to every question you might have about a car. As we discussed before, there's just too much information to know. I'm looking for a 1952 DeSoto Deluxe. You have any in stock? I'm sorry, I'm unfamiliar with that brand. Really? DeSoto? Well, they were huge in the 1940s. Okay, well, I'll see what I can do. What's the gas mileage on the Deluxe? I'm sorry, I wouldn't know. Like I said, I'm unfamiliar, and I haven't really studied up on cars from the 1950s. Can you get me a salesperson that isn't a total idiot? tips for salespeople. Try your best. Learn your brand inside and out. Learn as much as you can about your competitors. Learn as much as you can along the way. The more that you know, the more effective you'll be. Tips for shoppers. Figure out what you're looking for, but rely on your salesperson's expertise to help you along the way. And be patient if they don't know everything. There's a lot to know. Thanks everyone for watching. I am Barry, the Auto Mediator, and if you have any questions about brands or features or years or just car buying in general, feel free to drop them in the box below. I will try to get to as many as I can, and you might just inspire my next video. So, once again, thanks for watching, and happy buying!